Hello, I'm Tami Wilson from the Sacramento County Office of Education. Today I'm going to introduce you to an important figure from the California English Language Arts English Language Development Framework. In Chapter 1 of the ELA ELD Framework, Figure 1.2, the Circles of Implementation of ELA Literacy and ELD Instruction is introduced. This graphic is designed to provide the big picture of California's ELA literacy and ELD instruction. Let's learn more about this important figure found in the ELA ELD framework. The circles of implementation of ELA literacy and ELD instruction, also known as the circles of implementation graphic presented on the slide, is Figure 1.2, introduced in Chapter 1 of the ELA ELD framework. It provides a visual representation of the conceptual design of the framework and is used as an organizing structure for the grade span chapters. The outer ring identifies the overarching goals of ELA literacy and ELD instruction. By the time California students complete high school, they should be ready for college, career, and civic life, have attained the capacities of literate individuals, become broadly literate, and develop the skills for living and learning in the 21st century. You will see evidence of these broad goals woven into the framework. The overarching goals are readiness for college, career, and civic life, capacities of literate individuals, broadly literate, and 21st century learning. The white field identifies the context in which instruction occurs. The ELA ELD framework calls for an instructional context that is integrated, motivating, engaging, respectful, and intellectually challenging for all students at all grade levels. Circling the standards are the key cross-cutting themes. Instruction across the strands of ELA literacy are reading, writing, speaking and listening and language, and the parts of ELD instruction, interacting in meaningful ways, learning about how English works, and using foundational skills, focuses on meaning-making, language development, effective expression, content knowledge, and foundational skills. These themes highlight the interconnections among the strands of the California Common Core State Standards for ELA literacy and the parts of the California ELD standards. At the center of Figure 1.2 are the two sets of standards. The center and core of the figure represents how the California ELD standards are nested within the California ELA literacy standards. Both sets of standards integrate reading, writing, speaking and listening, and language development as expressed in the 5 key themes. The standards define grade-level year-end expectation for student knowledge and abilities and guide instructional planning. The California ELD standards provide English learners with full access to the California ELA literacy standards and other content area standards. The standards are the pathway to achieving the overarching goals of ELA literacy and ELD instruction. This figure illustrates how the goals, context, theme, and standards intertwine to create a learning environment that fosters students' achievement. Next, let's develop our understanding of the key themes. To learn more about the 5 key themes, download the handout that provides a brief introduction to each of the 5 key themes. Both the full version of the ELA ELD framework and the executive summary can be downloaded from the California Department of Education website. The link to the webpage is on the slide. Thank you for watching the introduction to the circles of implementation of ELA literacy and ELD instruction.